A native of the Philippines, now living in West Lafayette, calls the people of the Philippines resilient.
He says some of his friends lost their homes in last week's typhoon. News 18's Kelly Roberts reports on the struggle now facing the Filipino community.
Purdue student Ronaldo Navarro is used to major storms.
A few years ago, we experienced that disaster, that we have this floods of perhaps minimum is from the knee, maximum way beyond the head.
But most of the storms Navarro saw growing up in the Philippines did not make the international news. However, last week Typhoon Haiyan hit the country, bringing with it winds gusting more than 200 miles per hour. Since then, the death toll has grown and the devastation is becoming more clear.
Now we have two different problems. On top of that, we have the problem of unburied bodies, so disease is very likely. Disease can be more of a killer than the disaster itself. And we also have the problem of aid not getting to where it needs to go. So right now, many of these areas have no roads, no bridges to reach them.
Purdue University Political Science Associate Professor Daniel Aldrich is a disaster and recovery expert. Navarro says his friends in the Philippines have echoed the same concerns Aldrich laid out.
What these people need is, of course, besides of our food, also perhaps some blankets, some medicines that they will, and especially water, because otherwise there would be an outbreak of a disease.
Navarro says life is getting back to normal in the capital city of Manila, where his parents live. But his friends in Tacloban City, the hardest hit area, lost their homes. Navarro says Typhoon Haiyan is the strongest storm the Philippines has ever seen, but the Filipino people will recover like they have before.
Although we are culturally divided by both language and by upbringing, but in times of disaster, the Filipino spirit comes on. So we are known to be a resilient people.
Reporting in West Lafayette, Kelly Roberts, News 18.